and run.
Alright, welcome to Fit Lab Daily. We're on the beach in the Dominican Republic. I want to use a new term that we've thought of since we're here on the beach, and it's called natural periodization. And what natural periodization is adapt to your surroundings and get the work in based on that. So since we're here on the beach, we've been doing more gymnastics, running, especially barefoot running, body weight exercise, and just taking advantage of all that stuff. When we go back home, we probably balance it out with more deadlifting and weights. So since we've been doing so much running, I want to talk a little bit today about running technique. And the big thing that's been coming up is, where should I strike when I run? We tend to see a lot of people striking incorrectly, and if you check out the injury rates, the number one injury rate out of any activity is from running. So many people are doing it. It's the number one recreational sport in America, and it's just, we were never taught proper technique. Everyone just assumes they have the ability to run. So I want to show you guys a few little tidbits on where the foot should be landing. So if we take a look at my shoe here, I'm going to show you one spot. So if we step out ahead, we're going to heel strike, and it's going to be a big roll through the foot. So that is no good. We want to avoid that. The second thing we want to avoid is a tiptoe. You don't want to be landing here and loading up the calves, because you're going to get real tight and you're going to risk pulling your heel cord and your Achilles and all that stuff. Where you do want to be is right on the ball of this foot. So it's right through there. You can slightly touch, but the weight is going to be through here when you strike. So some things that are going to help with this is something called the pose method of running, and that first pose is going to kind of be this S-like position. And what I want to think about doing is just kind of falling from one leg to the other. The tendency we're going to find is you're going to want to push yourself on this leg to get here. Think of more pulling yourself up and landing in that ball. So not here, certainly not out in front and rolling through. It's right there. That's going to be your optimal landing spot. Play around with it, you know, and one thing that's really important is when you switch up your running technique, do not go out and run 5 miles with a new technique the first time. You're going to need to build up. Just like you needed to build up when you first learned how to run, this is going to be completely different. So start off with a 10-minute jog, and if you happen to have a beautiful beach setting like we have here in the Dominican Republic, try barefoot, because when you're running barefoot, you kind of have to land in the right spot. It hurts a little too much to land in your heel. If you look at some of the ancient Greek pictures of what they drew out as runners, you'll notice that none of them were heel striking. They were all landing here, right on that forefoot. So check it out, have some fun with it, and go out for a nice run.